Okay, y'all, I am trying to put me up a little fence around my turnips. Somebody gave me these little things right here. That's what your wire goes through. I'm kind of reading as I go, learning how to do this. And I've got 2 of them already fixed on here, okay? So I'm fixed to fix the 3rd one, and what I'm doing is I'm measuring. This is an apron that somebody gave me. I use it for my outside apron. But anyway, I'm putting this like this, on this way, like that, so that it's slanted. The wires go through here, and I've got them the same distance apart. You're supposed to use a screw, but I'm using a nail. And this back of this truck is my sawhorses. So I'm going to nail that in. And it can be wobbly because the wire itself is going to keep it straight. I'm trying to make it high enough that it deters the deer. That's all I want on it. I want it loose like that. So I'm going to finish these up. I got a few more to go. Okay, I'm on my last one right now. I think that's a different kind of nail. It is. Let me see what else I got in here. Trying to keep all the same kind. This is the right one. I think this is what I want right here. Well, I don't know. That seems like about the same one. Let me remeasure. Lost my spot. Okay. I need a harder surface. Okay, there we go. Now here's what I'm doing. I've got these to stand up and the wire's gonna go through it. I don't know if this is tall enough. They may jump over it. I don't know. I also got a bunch of these. I tore this railing thing that I've got up. And what I'm going to do is this. Y'all see that stick that I've got sitting? Whoop! I got you on the edge of the truck. Oh, glory. There we go. All right. So what I did is this. I've got, I'll show you. Let me get us one of these. I put this in first. And this, since this is so skinny, I put this in to support it. So I'm going to put it right exactly next to it and hammer it in. Next to that, and well, let me see. There we go. And I'm going to hammer it into that one too, and you're going to have 2 support beams up there. Like that. That's how it's going to be. And do I know if it's going to work or not? Well, foot, no, I don't know. But hey, I'm doing all I know to do. Y'all, the nails didn't work. I had to get my screwdriver and screw it in. Oh, Lordy, if I ever get through with this. Oh, y'all, I finally finished. It took me a lot longer than I thought, and when I hammered the post to the ground was still hard, even though I'd been watering it every day. But I got it done. I strung the wire through it. I've got the extension cord out there to it. And it really looks redneck. I can't help it. It's the best I could do to protect my turnip greens and my collards and my kale and my rape from those awful deer that come up there and eat it when they've got the whole woods with greenery all in it and they want to come eat my flowers and stuff. Let me show it to you. Okay, here it is. It isn't much. I can tell you that. But I've got the wire through it, and it's around the patch. I had to fix me some brace poles because the poles that I have there were flat bottomed, and I didn't have a saw to, make a point on it. So I had to hammer them in flat bottomed. But I think I've got them pretty good, and then I hammered the braces down. I finally had to just screw all these on. The nail didn't work, and then you hook this thing in there like that. And when we plug it up over there, it'll make a complete circuit, which is a complete thing. All you science kids that had me in science, you know what a complete circuit is. And so it'll be a complete circuit when we hook it into that box, and it'll sit right over there by that little bush thing. Anyway, there's our turnips and our collards and our rape, and it's about 1 inch high today, and I just planted it not long ago. I'm going to leave my water thing right in the center so that I can just turn it on up there at the porch anytime I want to and water it. Oh no, I hate something to whip me. In other words, if I start a project, I did a lot of praying during that project because I'd never done it before, but I was determined that somehow I was going to get a fence up around that thing. And I wanted to do it myself. Walt said he would come do it. I said, no, I'll try. But he may have to redo it. But you know what? A challenge is good for our mind, for our brain, for our body. I've been out here several hours working on it. I mean, it didn't just happen, just in this little video. I had to turn y'all off while I was doing the hard stuff. But anyway, I didn't let it whip me. So if there's something you need to do in your house, and I've got a shower curtain that I need to put up, and I hope I don't let it whip me. I'm going to try to get that thing up the next week or two. In that extra bathroom I've got a really pretty little shower curtain that I've had for a while, and I just hadn't put it up. But the way my, this house was built in 1975, so it's got one of those tub shower things in it, and it's a complete unit, and it was put in when the house was built. In other words, it was there before the studs hardly went up, because it's the whole thing, and you can't take it out because it won't fit through the door. So I'm stuck with it, but it doesn't hold the shower rod very well, so I've kind of thought of a different way I'm going to hang it. And when I get it up, I'll let you see it, when and if. And I've got on my little yard apron today, I call it. Somebody gave it to me, and it's got big old pockets in it. Right now, I've got my glasses in it. I had to have some wire cutters. I have those. I've got my own toolbox, Here's my wire cutters that I cut the wire with a while ago to run it through the thing. And I've got an electric screwdriver just right here. Where is it? It's in the back. It's in the back end. But anyway, I've got an electric screwdriver and all the attachments that go with it. And I went down to Walt's shop and stole what screws I wanted. He won't ever miss them. And so, anyway, it's cloudy today, and I'm going to go get me some lunch, and I'm going to drink me a couple of big glasses of water because I feel dehydrated. And then I am going to finish painting my lawn furniture. I've been putting primer on it, and so that's what I'm going to be doing the rest of the afternoon. Well, it won't take long for that. I mean, I can spray paint. So what is it that's driving you nuts that you need done? If you cannot do it, and there's some things I cannot do, in other words, Walt's going to come over here, I'm going to tell him to, and hook it up to the electrical box because I don't fool with electricity. And then when he gets it finished, one of us need to touch that wire to see if it's working. I think I'm just going to push him into the wire gently. Y'all don't tell him. And when he gets shocked, I'll know it's working. Because I'm not touching it. Love y'all. Bye-bye.